YouTube. Listen, man. We back with another video. Um, it's been a crazy 24 hours in the sports world, hasn't it? Let's just get right into it. If y'all new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start doing reaction to these type videos, but my laptop be loud because it overheats. So I'm trying to get a PC so I can have like a better reaction to certain stuff. But let's get right into it. LeBron and Stephen A. Oh man, Stephen A. I'm gonna be honest with you. Stephen A. has been dragging it. Even though LeBron went on the Pat McAfee show and spoke about it a little bit, and then but Stephen A. is the one that's really dragging it. He's making episodes about this. Like even today on First Take, majority of the show was about LeBron. Clearly, we know that y'all don't like each other. Clearly, you know what I mean. And clearly, Stephen A. obviously LeBron being the face of the NBA and Stephen A. being the face of media, sports media, I should say. Obviously, when they're both in the headlines at the same time, it's going to do millions of views. So, but even though Stephen A. did make a point, like him using LeBron for the views is accurate in his case because he covers sports. So obviously, he has to speak about LeBron. But at the same time, you really are kind of using his name a little bit too much for the views and ratings. For the ratings, I'm not even gonna hold you, man. Listen, let's just get right into it, man. So Stephen A. took a little shot at Brian Windhorst, a basketball NBA analyst who claims he's covered LeBron since like 2000 or something like that. And LeBron went on the Pat McAfee show and called Brian Windhorst. He called him weird. He called him weird. He even said him signing with. He even said him not signing with Jordan had nothing to do with him wanting to be like Jordan. He signed with Nike because he wanted to wear Nikes and because they offered him the bigger contract for 7 years. It was 7 years, 90 million. And he ended up moving his family out the hood as he should. Shout out to Brian for moving his mom out the hood and his whole family out the hood. Shout out to Brian. Me being a former athlete, I'm gonna always go for that. I'm gonna always take up for the athlete. Stephen A., you're dragging it. Respectfully, you're dragging it. Let's just read the quote. Let's just go back and Stephen A. addressed it on First Take. Him and Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins, bro, he be on there just talking. I'm gonna be for real. Everybody is just in their feelings. I don't know where Kendrick Perkins comes in with all this, but he's in his feelings because LeBron followed him on Instagram. So he said today that he blocked his number. Like, okay, in your feelings. And Kendrick Perkins is usually the one he speaks about his former players in a negative way, specifically KD. Like, we're not going to sit here act like KD didn't carry you in that finals, averaging 2 and 5. I remember that series. In the finals, you averaged 2 and 5. And in the other conference finals, you averaged like 2 and 5. So, you know what I mean? Like, let's not get things twisted. Like, a lot of people on that show are in their feelings because LeBron neglected them. So, we gonna just speak on that. But when when Stephen A., I'm gonna be honest, when he's saying stuff like, if LeBron would put his hands on him, he would have swung back. No, you wouldn't. Bro, Stephen A., bro, you're not swinging on LeBron. In any moment, you're not swinging on LeBron. And even if you try to, LeBron probably gonna have his people, so they probably gonna block you from even trying to connect. And even if you did try and swing, you're not gonna connect. So, yeah. Anyway, that's besides the point. But obviously, Stephen A. on First Take took shots at LeBron still. Even on his podcast, he said that that LeBron is not his king. You know, it's just very unfortunate. And then even this quote right here, I never brought up really and never really discussed why you were not at Kobe's. Then on first take, he starts bringing up reasons of why LeBron wasn't at certain places. He brought up he didn't bring up why LeBron wasn't at D Wade's statue reveal or something like that. And then he also brought up why he wasn't at Kobe's memorial, at the funeral. We don't know if he was there or not, so you really can't speak on that. And then and then that's not. And then why is that even your concern? Like, that's my thing. Like, why is Stephen A. speaking about? First of all, R.I.P. Kobe. I got him tatted on me. You know what I'm saying? I got him tatted on me right here. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Mamba. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Mamba. All this is dedicated to Kobe right here. This is all dedicated to Kobe. This quote, all this top half is all Kobe. All Kobe. You know what I mean? All Kobe. But to bring that up, I ain't gonna lie, we don't know why, and it's not really none of your business why he wasn't or was there. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it 100. You don't even know why he wasn't or was there. You don't even know nothing about that day, so let's not even speak on that. Obviously, LeBron trolled Stephen A. by posting an old boxing video of him from years ago, trying to box, trying to get in shape or something like that. And obviously, he was trolling him. And obviously, bro, it's a back and forth. Is it a distraction? Yes, because this is like the main topic of discussion, which is unfortunate. And then Stephen A. responded to LeBron's post. He said, "That's how petty you've become. When has LeBron ever done something like that? This man is in his feelings. You are too. I wonder why. Could it be because I don't believe you're the GOAT? That has nothing to do with it. Bro, he went that low because you keep speaking on him. You keep speaking on him. Like, bro, you literally keep speaking on him. Like, literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron has mentioned you probably 2 times after that incident. No. He's mentioned you 1 time after that incident. You've mentioned him 5, 6, 7 times since the confrontation y'all had on the court. During a timeout. Like, you're the one that's been speaking on him. Your whole show today was dedicated on LeBron, literally. They literally took 2 segments to just not speak on LeBron. It was about the NCAA March Madness and baseball. Oh, and football with Aaron Rodgers. The other 4 or 5 segments was about LeBron. And then you add Kendrick Perkins, another person who's in his feelings. Everybody on that show is in their feelings. Stephen A's in his feelings because LeBron went at him. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Perkins is in his feelings because, as majority of NBA players, they've turned their back on Kendrick Perkins because he's in the media space now. And if you pay attention to how Kendrick Perkins criticized certain players, it's really his former players that he really taking the shots at. It's his former players. KD, Russ, LeBron. Those are his guys, his main guys. He's in his feelings. Kyrie, specifically Kyrie. He's probably a little bit easier on him now, but when he was in Brooklyn, he was, But yeah, I think everybody on First Take is in their feelings because of how great they are. They will never acknowledge Stephen A. Kendrick Perkins because of how y'all speak about them. Yeah, I know Stephen A. has this thing with First Take where he has this list of accomplishments of LeBron. Man, come on, bro. That's just a cover-up for how you really feel about him. That's a cover-up of how you really feel about LeBron. Let's just keep it 100, bro. Yes, bro. It's all a cover-up. It's all a cover-up. Like we all know you don't like him. So like, let's just stop. And then he goes on and says, um, he said that LeBron is butthurt because he doesn't have LeBron as the GOAT. That shit don't matter to LeBron. you, it matters to you because that's all y'all debate. LeBron Jordan, LeBron Jordan, LeBron Jordan, LeBron Jordan. That's all y'all debate. Y'all care about the GOAT. He don't give a fuck about no GOAT conversation, bro. In my opinion, I think we need to just stop even having that debate because it's already disrespectful how y'all leave out Kobe. How y'all leave out this man in the conversation. It's already disrespectful as that. As if he never played. Like, it's crazy. Because the real debate should be Kobe Jordan. Because they're more similar than LeBron. If you're going to have a debate, LeBron Magic. That's a debate. But in my opinion, all the debates are dumb. Because they're all great at what they do. Just enjoy greatness. Why are you trying to put them against each other? But that's what y'all do on First Take. That's what y'all do on First Take and on and the rest of these sports shows. Um, it gets ratings and views, but eventually this LeBron Jordan it's going to get old because everybody talks about it every day. But I don't participate in that conversation because Kobe is not in that conversation. So why would I even participate? I'm a fan of LeBron Jordan, yes, but are they in my top five? Yes, but they're not players that I would go hard for in a debate because my loyalty is with Kobe. It's nothing like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. And I have some ties to the Lakers because of Kobe, because he played for the Lakers. So I was a Laker fan when Kobe was when Kobe was playing. Then it was OKC, and I was just a Kobe fan at that point because I started watching KD. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just like, all right, I'm an OKC fan now. I'm gonna just be a Kobe fan, but have a team with OKC. Anyway, that's beside the point. The bottom line is y'all are in your feelings. Stephen A, Kendrick Perkins, y'all are in your feelings. Brian Windhorst, he was the only one that really was like calm and stayed neutral. Like he really wasn't. He didn't speak a whole lot about it. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't bother him. It's bothering Stephen A. Smith. It bothers Kendrick Perkins that he followed him on Instagram. Like, who gives a fuck? It's Instagram. The fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. I think it's stupid. In my opinion, I think it's stupid. I don't see why y'all go back and forth about it. But, but, I'll let y'all do y'all. Obviously, LeBron trolled him with the little boxing video. But, yeah, man, my opinion is like, I mean, LeBron is just more professional than y'all when it comes to just like blocking the noise and he ignores it. Obviously, y'all have to speak about it because it's LeBron, and who does he play for? The Lakers. So you have to speak about it. But I mean, but you can't hate on Stephen A. with First Take. I mean, obviously they're still making headlines. They're still like one of the best shows. You know what I mean? So it's like, y'all are one of the best shows until you get Chris Russo, Mad Dog on the show. Then your ratings drop. I didn't even watch the video, but First Take had a clip and it was Mad Dog, and the title was Mad Dog saying that Jimmy Butler is not a good player. And that's what I'm talking about. You have dumbasses like Chris Russo, Mad Dog, who get on the mic and starts chatting out the mouth. It's clear as day that Chris Russo has no knowledge of the game today to even speak about Jimmy Butler. How is he not a good basketball player and they've been 16-4, 16-5 since he's got there? They've been winning since he got there. The only reason why they lost is because Steph Curry wasn't there. Miami Heat's full roster was healthy. Golden State has injuries. He loses one game in his return to Miami, and he's automatically not a good basketball player. Off of one game, he's not a good basketball player. That's what I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up and just ESPN. Why do y'all still have him on the roster? He needs to be off. You know what I'm saying? But clearly y'all want ratings, so clearly the dumb shit he says gives y'all ratings. Somebody that can't speak real knowledge of the game shouldn't be on your platform. Because you got kids listening to Chris Russo, and they're going to run with that. Just like the Russell Westbrook. They're going to run with all that y'all talking about. Skip Bayless is another one. He's going to run with it. Kids are going to listen to y'all saying that Russell Westbrook is not a good basketball player. Jimmy Butler is not a good basketball player. Kids and other people are going to run with that. And that's going to be the narrative. And this is why certain players don't get into the Hall of Fame. Because of media people like Chris Russo, Mad Dog, and Skip Bayless. And sometimes Stephen A. Smith. This is why. And the other dude, Whitlock, Jason Whitlock. I don't watch him, but I be hearing little clips and like other people say that they don't fuck with him personally because of what he said. I know he said something about Allen Iverson not being a great player, and he started saying a bunch of other stuff too. And I never watched him, so I can't speak on him really. I don't watch him, but I've heard he said stuff like that about players like AI, who I personally have in my top 5, top 6, all the time. Yeah, I've heard he's worse than Skip Bayless and Mad Dog. So personally, I don't think I should still not tune in to Jason Whitlock. But besides the back and forth for Stephen A. and LeBron, this is gonna be the topic of conversation for the next week again. Obviously this picked off after LeBron went on the Pat McAfee show, and said what he said. But like the media is weird. He's right. Like the media is weird. Now, as far as Brian Windhorst, I don't keep up with him either, so I don't know. But he does speak about LeBron as if he doesn't know him personally. So there could be some truth to that. But I don't like when Kendrick Perkins get on there and start hating with Stephen A. Like, come on, like you. Because it's like, bro, like you can't be just getting on air and just speaking on certain things because this person follows you or this person came out and said that or this person did some other stuff that you don't agree with. You guys speak on them personally and like attack them. Because, bro, how can LeBron be your favorite player of all time, and then you gonna block him? You can't still say that and then block him. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you block somebody, it's personal. Unfollowing somebody is not that personal. That's something else. But you blocking somebody, that's personal. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that I've blocked has either been weird, like just flat out weird, or they've taken a personal shot, or done, you know what I'm saying, or done something that made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, blocked. I don't even think LeBron has done anything to Kendrick Perkins or Steve Nate to make them feel uncomfortable to the point where Kendrick gotta block him. But at this point, I think both sides is looking for clout. Stephen A does it with KD all the time. But with LeBron, this is just more clout for Stephen A. But Stephen A, I don't believe half. I mean, I believe when he says like, if you have a problem, you can call me. I pick up. I mean, he's been on shows like Gil's Arenas. He was even on RG3's podcast, and RG3 they had a little. I guess they had like a beef or whatever. I don't know, but I seen the podcast yesterday. RG3, him and Stephen A had a beef. Stephen A pulled up. One thing I will say about Stephen A, he does pull up, but it's like even when he pulls up, it's like it's always somebody else. And even he said he don't even want to even he don't even want to speak on LeBron, and he's in his feelings again because of LeBron posted the Instagram video of him boxing. Hey, hey man, I mean Stephen A, I'ma say you poked the bear. Like you poked the bear, you know what I'm saying? Like the bear was chilling and you woke him up. You know what I'm saying? And now it's on attack. And you woke up the bear and LeBron's on attack. So nobody to blame but yourself. But I mean, speaking of LeBron, let's get into some Lakers. The Lakers played the Pacers yesterday. It was a great game. It came down to the wire. It was a tie game for most parts in the fourth quarter. There was a point when like the Lakers were up 5 in the fourth, and then the Pacers came back and Tyrese Haliburton did some things, and then the Pacers went up 1. And then, I mean, let's speak on it. There was a play down the stretch. They was down 1. They was down 1. Luka comes down the court with the ball, gives it to Austin. No, Austin Reeves come down the court, gives it to Luka. Luka drives, shoots a floater, he misses it, but LeBron is at the rim for the putback layup, and they win the game at the buzzer. LeBron had his second worst game of his career with 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. He's had his second lowest scoring night of his career with 13 points. His lowest was 10 points, which was early this year. I can't remember who he played, but it was 10 points this year, then 13 last night. But when you have players like Luka and now Austin Reeves who stepped up, LeBron can kind of step back as the 40-year-old that he is, who deserves to have a break. He can take these breaks when you got Luka, Austin Reeves, Then when you have Rui Hachimura hitting clutch threes, to keep the Lakers in the game, and the Finney Smiths, the Dorian Finney-Smiths who can hit the knockdown 3. Jackson Hayes, he played good in the first quarter yesterday. I thought Jackson Hayes played good yesterday. Austin Reeves played good yesterday. Hit some clutch shots in the fourth to put them up 5 and keep them in the game. Dorian Finney-Smith, like I said, hit some clutch threes to keep him in the game. Jared Vanderbilt got some offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds to keep him in the game. Gabe Vincent hit clutch shots throughout the game. But LeBron, you can just tell like LeBron wasn't himself. He even came out during halftime and got some shots up before the team came back out. Just to kind of get him a rhythm. He was scoreless in the first. He had 1 point in the second quarter. He had 2 points, I think, in the third, and then he had 10 points in the fourth. So obviously LeBron, when you don't have it, he decided to set up his teammates, for open shots, to get them involved and set screens and do things on the other end, since he wasn't being impactful on the offensive end. So good win by the Lakers. I'm gonna be honest though. I think the Lakers have another tough schedule. They play the Bulls tonight. I don't know if LeBron's gonna play back to back or Luka. I feel like LeBron and Luka might sit out tonight, but we'll see. But they have the Bulls tonight, and then on Saturday they got Memphis. Now Ja has been out for a long time with his hamstring. I don't know when he's coming back. but that's a must win for the Lakers. They have to win that one. And then on Monday they have the Rockets. Let's just look at the Lakers, like their actual schedule, like the remaining schedule. Let's see. So the Lakers, the remaining games, they got the Bulls, Grizzlies, Rockets, Warriors, Pelicans, OKC twice on the 6th of April and 8th of April. They got OKC twice. Then on a back to back, they got Dallas. So they're playing against AD. Then the Rockets, Blazers. Realistically speaking, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 more games. The Lakers could win 1, 2. They might lose to Houston. They might 3, 4. The Warriors is the fourth team. If Curry comes back, they might lose. I don't know. But realistically, they can win 1, 2. Houston and Golden State might be a problem. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, when you got Luka shooting these unbelievable threes, like when Luka was hitting threes yesterday, I was like, oh, man. He makes me want to go out and get a Luka Lakers jersey. Real talk. But realistically, though, the Lakers could win 1, 2, 3. I think they might lose to OKC both times, respectfully. I don't know. I mean, let's just say that they win one of the matchups. So 1, 2, that they might be 0-2 against the Rockets Warriors. They could really beat the Rockets, if we're being honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of the next 10 games they can win. Because of LeBron and Luka, they can win. They can win the next 7 out of 10 games. Or they could win 5, because I think they might lose to Houston twice and to OKC twice, realistically. So they could really win 4 out of the next 10, which is still not that good. Which is not good. But the Pelicans, the Grizzlies with no Ja, they should be able to win them games. And then Mavericks don't got Kyrie. If they're short on players, they can win in Dallas. And then like the Blazers, I mean, they're young. They can really sneak a win against the Lakers. But I don't know, man. I mean, like the schedule is average. I mean, they got OKC, they got Golden State, Houston. Them teams is like, ugh. You know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? Golden State, OKC, Houston. It's a little iffy, but you know, they should really get the victory. I say this. So they have the Rockets, OKC twice. In one of the matchups, they can get a win. They can win against OKC one time and Rockets one time. But they'll definitely lose to the Rockets one time and OKC one time. They should be able to win one out of 2 both matchups. But all in all, I will speak on the Boston. I would speak on the Celtics Suns, but the Suns got blown out by Boston yesterday. And yeah, that's very unfortunate. But hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Again, the Stephen A. and LeBron beef continues. I don't like who knows where he'll go next. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Again, this has been another episode of K-Dub Palace. I am your host, K-Dub. And y'all better like, comment, subscribe. Real talk. And I'm out of here.